Are you ready to say goodbye?
It was kind of being real with those mountains and everything, and then driving in. This is a pretty cool town. I liked it. Just seeing all that, it was kind of like, oh my. And I'm like, oh yeah, we're selling the van.
In 2020, we took you along as we sold our belongings and left the only home we'd ever known to chase a wild, unconventional lifestyle. We turned a cargo van into a beautiful apartment on wheels and began our dream of traveling full-time. And while we planned on living that way for a long time and loved every mile of life on the road, life just had other plans. And at the end of the absolutely insane year that was 2020...
Finally caught one of your mess ups on camera.
We took an opportunity and purchased a GMC 5500 Kodiak to convert into a new, not-so-tiny home on wheels, and we posted our beloved van for sale. Which is where we pick you up now for one final road trip in Miles the van before he's passed on to his new owner. Got everything?
Hopefully.
Ready? This camera feels heavier than I remember.
A weak noodle arm.
Well guys, this is it. This is our final road trip in the van because it's going to a new owner this week.
So you guys are probably wondering why it's almost been what, 2 months?
Yeah.
It's been a long break, but we had the holidays and then our whole life plan kind of changed when we came across the truck.
Just a little bit.
So just trying to find the right person to rehome the van to, as well as got a couple other projects you guys don't know about that we're getting lined up and ready to go. So I think that'll be next video.
I think so, but you know, it's been 2 months, but now everything's gonna start happening really fast and I'm excited. So right now we are heading up to Washington to deliver Miles the van to his new adventurer. Ready to hit the road?
Oh yeah.
Let's hit the road. I don't enjoy Nevada.
Nothing. Not even a radio station out here.
A little chilly out, huh? Shh, you're okay.
We ain't in Arizona anymore, Dorothy.
No, I'm not. Well, we are calling it a night. We are in Ely, Nevada, and we'll be hitting the road bright and early tomorrow morning. I'm exhausted. You exhausted?
It's been a while since we've driven that long.
Yeah, it has. All right, well, I'm gonna get to bed.
Amen.
It's 4 in the morning, and these guys decided that it was time to get up for the day. Right? Is that what you guys decided? Actually, it was mostly this guy that decided that. Did you give me a warm drink?
When I was walking in, one of the guys was like, "Damn, it's cold out here." I was like, "I'm from Arizona." I'm thinking, why the hell did I come here?
You're not even from Arizona, you North Dakota blood.
I am now.
Oh my gosh. You weenie. You went too soft too fast. This is gonna be Bert's first time playing in the snow. I'm so excited. He's been like out in the snow, but not on a long leash. So you need to run around this time.
Okay.
Do you want me to take one? Come on, Leo, let's go. Alright, let's go over here, come on.
Well guys, quick update. Van's back there. We just made it to Jackpot, Nevada. It is 26 degrees. It's freezing compared to Arizona, but we actually found a dog park. So letting everybody run around. So Maddie's in the van making Sammys, and we're gonna got on the road pretty early, like 6 o'clock. So gonna take a little bit of a break and then move on to Idaho. I think we're gonna pass all the way through Idaho today, Twin Falls and Boise, and actually get, I think our somewhat destination is Baker City, Oregon. We'll see, because we got the van cleaned out for the new owner. We cleaned and sanitized and bleached the toilet, so we don't really have a bathroom anymore, which for all you van people or all you RV or camper people that don't have a toilet in the van, I gave it to you. That would be very difficult. But so letting everybody run around. Gonna have some sandwiches and get on the road.
Way to go! We lost a piece of the weenies!
My wiener!
Well guys, we made it to Baker City, Oregon. This is where we're calling it for the night. It's a little early for dinner, but we figure if we get early to bed, we can get up early tomorrow and mostly finish our adventure.
We just have nothing else to do, so we're going to bed.
Okay. It's a little chilly this morning. It's kind of windy. There's lots of truck traffic, so I hope you can hear me. It's like 5:30 in the morning. I don't know what's up with the dogs. They wake up early one time, and now it's a routine. But we parked right next to the dog park so that we could just come over here, let them get all their morning zoomies out. But today is our last day in the van. Today we are moving out of the van for the last time. Are you ready for today?
Yeah, it's gonna be hard.
Cleaning out the van for the last time ever.
One last cleaning. Well guys, you're wondering why we have a whole complete bed set that we just picked up from Wally World. One difficulty we had was trying to get back to Phoenix. So, could fly, but with 3 dogs, we think it's impossible. Probably somebody has done it. Plus it'd be a pain. Also, we're like, well, you could rent a car. That was about $1,500 for a 3-day rental, which we drove here in 3 days, but that was also with a whole house of food and being able to take naps. So we're also thinking, well, what can we do? Can we buy a cheap car or something? Well, guys, we bought a new project van. We just made it to Moses Lake, Washington, our final stop for this night, and then we're dropping Miles, the van, off tomorrow to his new owner. But for right now, we have a small project of transferring all of our stuff, which is not a lot because most of it's already out of the van, but making our new home into the Silver Bullet.
Great name.
So we picked this up down in Kennewick, Washington at some little car dealership. But it's a great van, no rust, low miles, 2014, extended, not a high top, but we needed something to live in for the next week or so until we make it back down to Phoenix, as well as we're still waiting on a couple other projects to, what would you say? Be allowed to begin. So we needed a little project for a month, plus we wanted to see what we could do for a kind of low budget entry-level van conversion, but still high quality, like miles.
So when we were selling this van, we realized that there's a much larger market for lower budget vans, and so we decided to give it a go.
Not so much lower budget, more of a beginner van. Most people want to get into van life, are, I don't know, set back a little bit by doing it full time and getting a job that allows you to work on the road. So a lot of people are the weekend warriors, the week-long trips, stuff like that. And I think something like this would be a great platform for that.
I agree.
But,
I'm excited for it.
For us, it's going to be a great platform for a moving hotel room for the next week. So what we got to do right now is, it used to be a passenger van, a church passenger van. So we're going to remove a couple rows of seats here. Once we get some seats out, we're going to put up our new mattress and move all of our stuff over. And then we got to deep clean Miles and then get him ready for delivery tomorrow.
Well, this is not exactly either one of the vans tonight. We had planned on sleeping in the new van tonight because Miles is completely cleaned. We don't want the dogs in there, we don't want us in there, nothing like that, because he's being delivered to his new owner tomorrow. Haven't cried yet, but it's cold outside, and we had stopped at a truck stop at Lake Moses and ended up getting kicked out because we weren't trucks. I've never heard of that happening before.
Yeah, I don't have anything to say about that.
Yeah, that was a whole...
So, we were gonna think about spending the night at the Walmart parking lot, but we'd rather spend the $80 and have a nice warm bed.
And a toilet.
Yeah, biggest thing is not having a toilet in either van we can use, as well as we'll be spending the night in the Chevy van, so the only heater we have is our Mr. Buddy, which does an alright job, but that thing has full windows, so it's gonna get cold.
Yeah, so we decided to spend the money and get a nice room for the night. Shower, use the bathroom, all the things. So I think our pizza's about to be delivered and we're calling it a night. So we'll see you tomorrow when we say goodbye to Miles. Are you ready to say goodbye?
It was kind of being real with those mountains and everything, and then driving in. This is a pretty cool town. I liked it. Just seeing all that, it was kind of like, oh my. And I'm like, oh yeah, we're selling the van.
This is Robert. He's the new owner of Miles. If you want to tell a little bit about yourself.
Okay, well, my name's Bruce Lundberg, and just happy to be in my new home. Just a little backstory on why I'm getting a van or a tiny home. Years ago, not too long ago, my mom had the same idea. She wanted a home, she wanted a tiny home to travel about and whatever, me and her. And so she got in contact with some people, you know, through emails and whatever, and they communicated and they did a transaction and everything, and it was supposed to be like how it is today. You know, they were on their way to deliver, but they never showed up. And that was, it was a messed up story, but it's something to laugh about now. And it's sort of surreal to be able to stand in here today because my mom passed away earlier in August in 2020, and so it's kind of like a new like chapter in life where it's like I've closed off and having to adjust to this new life, and I figured why not do it in a home that I could make new memories in, but while having those memories on why I opted to get a van or even maybe an RV. But I was glad to be able to find this when I did because of what it means to me. And so I think the Joneses are giving me this opportunity. So
well, thank you for hopefully being a good owner.
Yeah.
For all of our hard work.
Yeah, and something to be proud of. So.
The van officially belongs to someone else. I still have not shed any tears, which I'm just as shocked as you are. But now we are heading over to North Dakota to see my family and pick up some of our things that we're gonna need for all our projects down in Arizona. And they don't know we're coming. So we're gonna book it there as fast as we can, hopefully get there sometime Saturday evening to surprise them. So we'll pick you guys back up in North Dakota.
So you can't see it.
Almost 12 hours today to surprise my family, so we're gonna try and sneak into the garage and send the dogs in.
At this point, we shut off the camera to enjoy the moment, and also because my mom had her pajamas on. We spent the next couple days enjoying the snow and packing up our things, and we headed back to Arizona just before it got too cold.
Well guys, that was kind of a rough adventure of dropping off the van, going to North Dakota, picking up the tool trailer. It was, God, 4,000 miles of driving in less than a week, or a week. So I don't want to do that again. My back is killing me. But we made it back to AZ. It's a beautiful day. Got to get some stuff going today, as well as got something big happening Monday you'll guys find out about. But just wait till next week's video, because we're gonna drop some pretty big news on our travels, as well as bigger plans on what this year is gonna hold for us. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell, like, comment something nice though. So we'll see you guys on the next one.